Well, good Thursday morning to you folks. Hopefully things are going well with you and you had a good night's rest and you're ready to face the day, whatever that's going to hold for you. I want to read something to you from the book of Galatians today. The book of Galatians. O foolish Galatians, chapter 3:1 says, Who hath bewitched you that you should not obey the truth, before whose eyes Jesus Christ hath been evidently set forth crucified among you? This only would I learn of you. Received ye the Spirit by the works of the law, or by the hearing of faith? Are ye so foolish, having begun in the Spirit, are ye now made perfect by the flesh? Have ye suffered so many things in vain, if it be yet in vain? He therefore that ministereth to you the Spirit, and worketh miracles among you, doeth he with it by works of the law, or by the hearing of faith? Even as Abraham believed God, and it was accounted to him for righteousness. Know ye therefore that they which are of faith the same are the children of Abraham. And the Scriptures, foreseeing that God would justify the heathen through faith, preached before the gospel unto Abraham, saying, In thee shall all nations be blessed. So then they which be of faith are blessed with faithful Abraham. For as many as are of the works of the law are under the curse, for it is written, Cursed is every one that continueth not in all things which are written in the book of the law to do them. But that no man is justified by the law in the sight of God, it is evident, for the just shall live by faith. He's saying that in Abraham's time, what was spoken to them, what was delivered to them, that one day it would be because of that faith, not of works, not of the law, that any man should boast, the Scripture says, but it was by faith. And with this church that was set for the Galatians, Paul says, he's just asking him, what has moved you from your faith? And I would say that to you today, if you have followed the Lord at one time, or maybe you're weak in faith, what has moved you? And are you foolish enough, he says, to think that something that you began in faith that now you can do by works? It is the Spirit of God that works in us, that saves us. And then he says in chapter 4 and verse 9, But now, after that ye have known God, or rather are known of God, how turn ye again to the weak and the beggarly elements, whereunto ye desire again to be in bondage? I've said this many times, but years ago I heard Suter Hoople's brother Harry. I was sitting by him in the church up to Givens one evening, and somebody said something about there's nothing to go back to. And Harry Hoople said, there is something to go back to. Now, I'm just a young man. I'm sitting there beside him. I say young man, but I'm a teenager. I'm sitting there beside Harry, and he says, the Scripture says that the sow goes back to its wallowing in the mire. The dog returns to its vomit. He said, so there is something to go back to. Well, this song says, I've come too far to look back. If you've never heard the Hoppers do this song, it's fantastic. But the words of this song are great. I don't sing it. I've never sang it. But I'm going to try it today. I enjoy it. I like the words to it, so we'll give it a shot. But as Paul was saying there, foolish Galatians, who hath bewitched you? What has happened to you that you have walked away from that faith or that belief? Some people say you can't do it. There's no need to argue with people about it. You and I both know that we've seen people that have been in church. They've had a relationship with the Lord. They went for years, and then today they no longer go. They no longer profess anything. We've come too far to look back, that's for sure. I've come too far to look back again. There's nothing behind me. All the pleasures I used to love have all faded from view. There's a new day ahead for me. My heartache is over. I left it at Calvary, where my new life began. I've come too far to look back. My feet have walked through the valleys. I've climbed mountains, crossed rivers, desert places I've known. But I'm nearing the home shore. The redeemed are rejoicing. Heaven's angels are singing. I've come too far to look back. Look around, there's unhappiness. Some say no reason for living. Life will give you a broken dream, full of heartache and fear. Turn around, don't look back again. Face the new day before you. Place your heartache in Jesus' hands. He will mend broken dreams. I've come too far to look back. My feet have walked through the valley. I've climbed mountains, crossed rivers, desert places I've known. But I'm nearing the home shore. The redeemed are rejoicing. Heaven's angels are singing. I've come too far to look back. What a foolish thing for us to turn and walk away, for us to look back at that past life and desire anything therein. Lord, I thank you for the day you've given us, Lord. I pray that you would watch over and bless, give the help, give the strength that is needed to those folks that watch this today, this morning, this afternoon, tonight, whenever it is they are watching. God, I pray that you will give them help and give them strength today. We love you, Lord, and we thank you for all you do for us. In Jesus' name, amen. God bless you, folks. See you Friday.